It's October 4th, so about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then all next summer.
All next summer.
Oh yeah, in a new spot? That'd be great. I love that place. What's that? So I'm filming for a YouTube channel that I have called Walking Minnesota. We're just showing people what the reroute's looking like, So anyone who knows what they're getting into or documents distributed in that.
Mall of America Station.
If it into their budget, I'd welcome it. Yeah.
I drove MPC for 6 years. Brian Lamb Districts, yeah. Now the other Brian Harrison is just as bad as the Brian Lamb. And then when I came back from Desert Storm in '93, they held my job open for me, but they sent me to Metro Mobility, and I said, oh no. I don't want senior wheelchair people. A senior person in a wheelchair, especially when wheelchairs can be like regular buses, the drivers got to park,
have that.
Those
Ground level grocery right there.
Those little Indigo,
Mm-hmm.
they're $1,100 a month for a 12 by or 9 by 12 bedroom, and the other bedroom is 5 by 6 for the kids.
Yeah.
And the pools are maybe the front of the bus right there.
Little one.
So you get about 3 kids in the pool. You gotta wait 20 minutes and then 3 more should go in.
Instant chaos. Yeah.
It's hilarious. But what changes in the United States or Minneapolis is trying to do. Have you heard about the light rail that it can't drive itself, computerized?
Oh, like a self-driving autonomous?
It's programmed. A guy can drive it from Gold Valley Station.
Mm-hmm.
Like the light rail can be sitting by Target Field, and they can program it from the curb home. But the only reason they got the drivers is because everyone cuts the arms
Mm-hmm.
and weeds through it because they don't want to wait.
It seems like there's an accident, every few months we have a car or a person that's
What it is
impatient.
the driver don't care because he's got a gas belt full 1, cellulitis, diabetes. Hold on, until I got pretty lights. See the graphs of my legs? These are diabetic size, and they're called tenos. They're seniors with low circulation. I walk about 20 some minutes. My legs lose the ability. They broke my tooth. They broke my tooth
I see it, man.
and jumped me at 46. This April 4th, March 31st, 7 p.m. at night, about 20 after 7. I'm on 46th Street, and a kid took a drumstick and they came on the light rail.
Minneapolis. Terminal 1.
About how long is your project with them? For 2 months?
So this is just something that I'm making for
That's right.
my own thing. Yeah, I don't have a
One
card or anything.
Minneapolis.
It's just a
And water.
YouTube channel called Walking Minnesota. So I was walking in the state.
Yeah.
36 station, 36
I did a
station.
homeless documentary.
Yeah.
And nobody understands or wants to. I want to present the Salvation Army programming for homeless people. And have one day a time of operation where homeless individuals can meet with Metro Transit in a way that they can turn around and volunteer raking, cleaning, shoveling, shoveling destination, like Dallas or Seattle, then you come way over here. But there is another airport facility over there.
So we just combined Terminal 2. We were just on Terminal 2, we're going to Terminal 1 now,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. But instead of coming straight across, going right there, taking a left, they took 20 to 23 minutes going that way because everyone went like this.
See the airport going by. Wow.
Yeah. No, they would. I worked right there. And everybody on the bus that didn't know, there are those that don't really listen, watch the news, or follow. They think, they got a bus, 20 minutes, 10, because every bus is supposed to be the destination of 15 minutes. There'll be another one. But that little backed out with all the cones in the street, the potholes were being repaired. Everyone went like this. And they got to work at the mall after using the shuttle buses. Some people were dismissed from their job for being late.
Yeah.
And when I ride the light rail on the train, because I am homeless and I like to get out and do things that I can still walk with my cane, I used to sit there and I go, why don't you take and call customer service? I'll let you shut up. You've been talking all the way. You talk. And one guy was right about on the bus. I'm a beautiful, down-to-earth Christian, and I try to help him. So I'm sitting up here going, Moss, you know what Damas is? Or you know what the word Damas means? It's Spanish for dumbass. Okay, so it is. So the guy's in the third seat, right? And he has to be right here. Has to be right here at 6 a.m. Getting on Randolph and over by Cooper's gas station in St. Paul. He thought, oh, I got a little delay, I'm gonna rest. I just took it on my own because I don't work no longer. I got full medical teeth. This is going to cost me $300, but I'm getting a Facebook page because 3 Somalians plus everyone else, because it's individualist, but 3 young kids, 14, 17, and 21. A 14-year-old got my attention at 46th Street, pushed me back. I lost my footing from the sidewalk. I tripped in the lawn. They cuffed me in the mouth, busted my tooth out, took my glasses, threw them in the street, and I said, I don't need my glasses to take and kick your ass today. And they go, oh man, aren't you fat? I go, aren't you dumb? Were you in the movie Dumb and Dumber? And he goes, we seen that from right at this spot on the 54th to where I reside. 3 followed me that way. 3 went up and looked for me on the light rail. And when I got to Randolph and West 7th, I went out in the street and I go, now, a first foot straighten his lapel. That's his, helped him out with his jacket. But it helped him get his hand through because he was cold. The three individuals that robbed me beat him up so bad. He's been in the hospital for 4 months. Is this the one that goes to 46?
Yeah, this bus will take you at 46 all the way downtown Minneapolis.
All right. Are you about 28 years old?
I am about 10 years older than this.
You're 38? You're what, 38? But it could be,
Well, you took your glasses off, see?
no, I used to be a carny for the Twin City Metropolitan, the Schreider Circuses, the filet, the thing that's in right now at Fall.
Oh, they're setting up there, yeah?
I looked at you and I went like this. Are you about 28? You're 38. Now that was a big miss. But I take right here and I just kind of, I don't tell people when I go like this. And when I leave to go to my stop, I see if you're taller than me or shorter. And the guy says, what are you doing? Why are you sizing me up about something when you walk by me? And I go, but I just tell you, I went, I'm sorry that I'm not deaf. But 2 nights ago I missed
American Boulevard up there?
Yeah, but now they're talking about a turnstile. You know what that is? The train will come into the station and fully make a 160, which is half of a circle, or 190, but so it'll turn and it'll count it because it's a digital program. So the bus will pull up on a platform and it'll turn the whole bus all the way around. Huh?
Right there on American Boulevard?
In the future, where the sheep farmer is, on that corner that pivots around the river, they'll pull up, they'll go into that entryway of the sheep farmer's property. They're gonna pay him big. Why? Why can't they use the road right by the transit center? Why can't they just lay track and make the circle there? But they want the property so when the light rail goes different areas or same scenario, it'll stop right there, pivot in, and everyone out for the football game, and then they'll lock the magnetics will train and turn it, and then the train will be pushed up and relocked
Fort Snelling
with
Station.
the magnets. And everyone says, I thought you don't work. I said, I'm retired, I'm disability. Well, if you don't work, how do you know? Look at this. See? Look at that.
Yeah, they didn't know. People don't know. Put signs up for weeks and people still don't
It's
know.
been on,
Yeah.
it's been up there and up.
I just feel for the people who had work this morning, and the bus is about twice as long, and hopefully everyone's bosses understood that.
And the lines were what? Backed up.
Oh, they were?
Oh yes, but like you just said, so one day, if you want, contact me and I'll let you know how
Yeah, the
individual-
wait here, Terminal 1 is over there.
Yes, right, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's the stop, boss.
He won't let
Yeah,
that scooter
that's the stop, yeah.
watch.
Yeah, you
He doesn't have the rack, right?
They can't put the scooter on the rack because it's not like a bicycle.
Oh, yeah, because the tires are too small.
The tires are too small. So Mr. Know-it-all on the scooter, electric, you know what else they use those electric scooters for? And why they're throwing around the Twin Cities and damaged and broke and just picked up and thrown out the... You think so far when I've shared with you, you would like to meet me and I could give you, like I said, a kind of a play-by-play, down, go out 20 yards, take a look. But everyone says, that young male was Somalian, sorry, but that young male with the scooter looks at the driver and goes, not today, but they've done it. That's why they got this. But
I'm sure someone's done it
this-
before, but we shouldn't
well, they
shouldn't
s-
put every group into that.
yeah, but they spit at the driver, and if you get a spit of some on a sore on your eye, or you go like this as you're wiping it off, because you gotta go get a tetanus shot for TB. And a lot of people go, I don't need a tetanus shot. Really? Just because someone spit at me? any portion of that saliva did, like if I went like this and you had a cut from getting up or the metal or corner, like if I got up and you skip and the guy says, F-you driver, or it spits, this bus driver has to go to an area fire station, or the paramedics have to come and bring a vial of for a tetanus shot.
I would hope so. I hope they're up at our drivers are taking care of. You know, we appreciate it.
But they don't.
Yeah. But that kid is just a guy trying to get on the bus.
This
We don't need to associate him
this
with that.
works, but you know what this is on all the buses for?
Yeah.
The five that go down Chicago, the old way
Yeah.
to the mall.
Before
They
the
stabbed-
D-line, it's still there though.
They stabbed the bus driver in the midsection of the back. 2 high school kids. Knocked the bus driver injured with lacerations, and now he can't, because you got a major artery right in the middle of your soul, your skeletal. They get, sir,
Yep, I know.
they get $30
I got it.
an hour to
I got it.
stand there. That's $30 an hour to stand there. I love it. $30 an hour till we get the driver.
Just make sure everything's operating smoothly. You know, it takes a village, right?
But are you ready for this? This would be it. What you just said, your colleague just said, but we want to light
You going
rail-
Minneapolis?
Yes, sir. Okay. I'm going to Lake Street.
Okay.
We want the light rail to drive with no operator. So can you imagine a bus driving with no operator? Because a car, a computerized Tesla, can drive itself. And the owner of the car or the Tesla sits in the back seat. Can you imagine that?
Someday.
No,
I mean-
but you don't have to drive your car, you just talk to your computer.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like this, honey, let's roll a blunt and smoke till we get to the mall. And your Tesla, the automatic electric cars, you computerize it to drive you to the mall from here to there, and you're going like this. And then the cops say they pull that car over. Sir, you're supposed to be observing your car and you're having intercourse with your wife because you're not quite there yet at the mall. So they got tinted windows and they're making a family. Wow. Wow.
That escalated quickly.
But no, but a cop would try to pull them over for weaving. Just instead of watching the car driving down the street, he's having whoopee Bergen. And they go, Lauren, where do you make this stuff up or where do you get this? No, I've seen it all happen. 46 coming up?
We got
Is there one at 50th?
50th and the Minnehaha Falls and then 46. So one more than you.
Alright. I'm just kind of learning the route.
Yeah.
This is going to go on for 4 months.
So 2 weeks until October 4th, and then So this is just like a side project that I do.
Oh, okay. So if I go on the computer, my ex-wife, and look up
Walking Minnesota, yes.
Minnesota.
If you send me a message, I will remember you.
All right.
What was your name again?
I can't.
I got you.
They fractured my
Oh yeah, back in April.
Yeah. Now I go, as I skid, I can't go. And they said, "You're healed, sir." And I said, "I got hit with a walking stick, such as a cane." And the homeless groups that hang and sleep and live inside, I was homeless. So I shouldn't hinder them or talk, so I watch what I'm saying. Like the 3 young Somalians, and that one lady in the red was a culture of ethnic. She goes, "Somalians, why that? Why not whites? Why not blacks? Why not Indians? Why not, oh, why not the pigs that live out here and destroy the streets?" You know what I meant, and by the pigs. Why don't we let the pigs loose from that farm and let them eat all the garbage? You've heard the one about
Major transfer.
eating goats to mow lawns? So why not train your goat to go mow the boulevards?
City goats, huh? There's an idea.
Yeah, there's one for you. Have you ever heard of the movie The Doberman Gang?
I have not.
It was a movie back in 1979. A guy had 6 breed Dobermans, and they went in the banks with a little letter right here. I am a canine protective dog, and I'm here to rob you. And this guy with the 6 dogs robbed money from millions of things. ATMs. A guy would be getting his $20 out of the ATM, and the Doberman pinned him to the ground, took his $200. Kind of selfish. A little amount of 200 after you take it from someone. Have a great day.
Going Lake Street, right? Lake Street's going to be a few more stops, not quite there.
Oh, Joe, this one?
This is 46. Lake Street's 2 more stops.
So, do I stay on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
There, you did it right. Where are you going?
Lake Street.
Where are you going, sir?
Lake Street. Oh,
Mall of America. Yeah, Mall of America. You take that at the corner, not here, at the street. Yeah, at the street. Yeah, wait the street. The bus is coming. So you go this way, and then use the sidewalk, and then wait the corner at the corner. Yeah, you know, see this guy? Maybe it's gonna help you, maybe. Yeah, up there, yeah. But that's the street, not the inside here. That's the street. You see the sign like this? Yeah, wait here. Bus is coming. That's the Mall of America. You go in Mall of America, right? Okay. Over there. There is an old guy. He looking for the Mall of America. Yeah, he's. I don't know. He need help. Okay. autumn outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice one.
It's beautiful.
June-Aug requested.
I don't know where the stop is, but this is what it's going to be. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. You can get on the B line here for like.
Good. Good. Thank you. You too.
Are you going down there to the next station? The next bus?
I'm taking a ride in Cedar. Cedar.
Oh.
So if you're going all the way down to wait the B line.
Oh, okay. All right.
Stop requested. U.S. Bank Stadium Station. Connect here to Metro Green Line. Stop requested.
Oh, you need to hear, right? Portland? What bus are you looking for?
I'm working to get down to 7th and Nicollet.
Are you going 7 and Nicollet?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Green line did not certainly go. I knew it was going to happen.
It's a downtown area.
Yeah, I know where I am. I'm just lucky to look up and see you coming. Means I'll get my bus. Second bus after this. Or next bus. Whatever. Get the number 9. So,
7th Street, yeah, it's a lot of us.
yeah.
So towards
Government Plaza Station. Stop requested.
Turning out to be a nice day today.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely. You go to the Hennepin station as well? What? Different Hennepin?
Yeah, I'm going, all the way Hennepin, Fit Grudge, Fit and Second, or Glenwood or 10.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So Glenwood and Second,
Ah,
like 94, yeah, right over 94 station. That's the Fit, yeah.
so this will take me to Glenwood and what again?
Second,
Second.
lane and Second, yeah. That's the layover for Blue Line and
Okay, I think I'll just wait. Grab the number 9 up here then instead when we get to that the stop.
so you going to 7 and Nickel, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm going 7th Street now.
Okay, yeah.
All the way to the Hennepin.
So you're going to the Hennepin station.
I'm passing the Hennepin, then I'm taking a ride in Second.
Okay, yeah. Now I'll take you up to Hennepin.
Then I'm stopped the Cowboy Bar. Cowboy.
Yeah.
You know Cowboy?
No.
Yeah, the bar. That's that's
Okay.
the Glenwood and the Second, yeah.
Okay.
For the Fifth Garage, yeah.
Well, I'm 10 minutes away from the next number 9, so I think I'll hop off at either Nicollet or Hennepin and grab that. It'll take me right close to home, so. Answer. Hello. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit behind schedule, Brad. It'll be about, what time is it? I can't see my phone with my hand. Okay, I'll be there in about 2:30. Well, there's a big dead branch. You see a couple piled up underneath the roads along the south side of the driveway. Those have fallen off fairly recently. Also, there is a lilac hedge on the south side. Right now, I've been reading about. Right. Are you an ornithologist, by the way? Are you, and what do you call it? Somebody who's an expert in trees. Arborist, yes, thank you. Are you an arborist? Okay. We talked about the lilac hedge on the south side. I was talking about only pruning or trimming it on the north side. 20-some years ago, I cut it down to about, I don't know, 6-9 inches, somewhere in that area. Does that make sense to you? Do it that way instead of just... Okay. Pine tree. Yeah. Yeah, right by the lamppost, which I never can get to. Matter of fact, can't even see it. Yeah. So, okay. I'm thinking because also that lilac hedge is creeping on heavily into my neighbor's yard, so we need to trim both sides. So, I think the rejuvenation, yeah. And then there are a couple sucker trees I call them. There's elm, about 3 inches in diameter. I think it's some other trees I don't want in there.
Nicollet Mall Station.
So that way, take them down. Can you give them a nice the elm and the other sucker trees coating of either glyphosate or there's another poison that. So where did you get the glyphosate? I mean, Roundup doesn't come in Roundup.
Only nickel, right?
So, okay, so is that, it works better, whatever. More effective, let's say it that way. That would be something I can purchase and either spray on or.
So you go with the nickel, right?
Nickel or actually Hennepin, please.
I
Sorry, I'm on the
don't
bus.
know what's going on.
So I'll be there in about half an hour. I missed a bus connection to St. Paul for doctor appointment. Nothing serious, but so anyway, yeah, Silver Maple on the north side towards my neighbor's lilac bushes there. Yeah. I'm afraid it's going to be coming down sooner or later. I don't want it to be damaged. Also, there are a couple trees out in the along the alley side there. A couple, yeah. Those I want to get rid of. I've cut them down so many times, but yeah, they keep coming. My concern, and maybe let me back up a step here. On the spraying. For $150, you'll spray everything that needs to be sprayed. Well, I've only got 200 trees. No, but those 2 trees, probably 2 or 3 in what? Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 of them right. Yeah, you can see them easily now. I'm afraid that I will not be accurate enough with the spraying to not. Also spray the rose bushes or the lilac, the others. So yeah, so it'd be $150 for all of those. And what about? I had a see it probably.
Warehouse District, Hennepin Avenue Station.
I'm gonna have to get off here, but give me a moment or two. We can resume the conversation after I cross the street. I don't want to really be talking so much across Hennepin Ave. Bus stop is within sight right now, so I'll be getting off in just a minute or two. So I'll be back with you. I'm stopping right now. All I need to do is get off the bus.